he's gone. Good diamond form. Give it this Adam Warlock. Oh, we missed. Dang. Oh, double wall kick. That's sick. Okay, so that can happen. What's going on, my dudes? One Step here today with the Ultimate Beginner's Guide to Emma Frost in Marvel Rivals. Today I'll be going over her moveset and explaining what the moves are actually doing and how to utilize them best. Some tips and tricks along the way. Some fun team comps. And then I'll be showing it all off in a match so you can see what I'm talking about.
Take it one step at a time.
Subscribe here for more content and let's get into it. She's got two modes, her like normal mode and then her diamond mode. In normal mode, her primary fires is kind of, I think it's about 15 meters of range, projectile of sorts. Not like Wanda or Cloak and Dagger where it's gonna lock on. So like if you miss, you miss. But the one thing about this though is you see that meter right beneath our cursor there. The longer this is on an opponent, the more damage it's gonna do. So once this meter's all the way full, we're almost there. Okay, so we're at 100 right here. So right now, our primary fire is doing the maximum amount of damage that it can do. And it'll stay there as long as you're doing damage. But then if you start to not hit somebody, it's gonna start going down. She does have a melee attack with like her diamond hits, but I don't see where you're ever gonna need to use this. While using this, you can't use your diamond shield, by the way, for that quick, like, what, half second? Just a fun side note. Now, along with her primary fire, she has this move called Psychic Spear. It kind of pulls out an opponent's sentience. Now, this diamond form of them that shares life damage with the opponent, so you can pull it out and then like shoot at it and it'll do damage to the opponent and then explode. And this has got pretty good range though too. I think it's like 25 meters or something, right around there. Yeah, so this circle right here, when it explodes, that's where the damage is going to go to. And you see they're almost dead, and then hopefully you can just kill them from there. She is the Vanguard, so one, she's got a lot of health, 650 health. She is the anchor character for Team Up, Psylocke, and Magneto, so she is getting that 100 plus health. So with that being said, I'm sure that once this team up is gone, if it ever does be gone, she's gonna go down to 550, which will be I think it feels like a little low for a Vanguard personally. But anyways, because she's a Vanguard, she just have a shield, kind of like Magneto or Doctor Strange, and you have to hold down the button for the shield to go out and then let go wherever you want it to stop. Now you can pull that back by pressing circle or whatever it is on your PC or whatever. It does have 40 meters of range, so you can push it out pretty far and then move it around wherever you want it to land. If you go towards a wall, it'll like come back towards you, then be pushed out again. If you're moving around the screen like this, it'll be pushed out again, and you can like let go and it'll appear there. Now a big tip on this is it does go through opponents, but it won't allow shots to be shot through it. So essentially what I'm trying to say is you can put this shield behind opponents without them knowing about it and cut off their heals from their healer. So that kind of gives you the edge. So if there's kind of a choke point here, for an example, and their healer's staying behind there, don't be afraid to use the shield for that reason. Like, you don't need to like just put shield out to stop an ultimate like Iron Man's, which is a great choice, but like if you don't need it right then and there for blocking damage, you can put it behind opponents and be like, they don't know about this, and they're like, why am I not getting healed? Because you're stopping their healers from being able to heal them because you put your shield behind them. Fun tip for you there. Though this is not an actual like wall, so like you can go through all day long, and your allies can too. And I say that because people think that you can like jump off it or, kind of blocks you as well. That is not the case. That shield has 500 health, by the way. If that's gone, it'll need a recharge, and then you can call it back. Also, side note, her primary fire, again, unlike Wanda's and Cloak and Daggers, it does have ammo. So I know it sounds obvious, but you're gonna need to reload. So don't get used to just like holding it down and being able to have unlimited ammo. You're gonna need to reload it and then keep going again. And as you saw, her primary fire does not appear. So a lot of people ask, when they have moves like this, does the primary fire appear? Hers does not. You're gonna be doing one enemy at a time. Now to move to her diamond form, you press her diamond form and she'll go in it. Now she's only in here for 8 seconds, and in this, her abilities change. One, she's diamond form, so she's gonna be taking a damage reduction, and then she gains 2 different moves. Well, kind of 3, because her primary fire changes. So rather than shooting out the beam, she would just simply punch, hit hard as a diamond. And then her other move is a choke slam. Now this move by itself doesn't do phenomenal damage, but it's got really good utility. So that sets you up for 1 combos. So you can like slam them, punch them, kick them. But this move will also pull enemies out of their ult if you're fast enough. So it'll stop ults like Wanda, Doctor Strange, The Thing. Certain ults that have even a slight startup that aren't quite instant. If you time it right, you can go diamond and then instantly grab them. And again, if you're fast enough, that'll pull opponents out of starting their ultimate. And that is a huge tool. I can't unfortunately show it off right here because there's no way to make these bots do their ultimate, but it does. I'll have a video on that later, trust me. This choke slam also does kind of stun the opponent for a brief moment after slamming them down. So these bots are walking, right? If I slam them down, they should instantly walk, and they won't for like 1 second. See that? So let's do it again. They should walk, and they don't for, again, that brief moment. Now, that is good because, again, that allows you a little bit of time for setting up a combo. Now, keep in mind that when you do that slam down move, you're going to be slamming them down from behind you. So if I wanted to say, you know, kick them against that wall, I can't be facing that wall. I'm going to choke slam this opponent behind me for this wall or this wall. And I say kick because in diamond form, she does have a kick as well. So this kick, it does really good damage, but it also does more damage, or essentially another hit of damage, if the opponent hits a wall from the kick. Let's see if we can have the opponent hit that wall over there. Ah, not quite. So as you saw, it's not phenomenal range of a kick, but if they're close enough to a wall and you do it, they'll take 2 hits essentially of damage like this, 1, 2. So that can be really good because she's got kind of a one-shot combo of sorts for all non-Vanguard characters. So even for characters like Mr. Fantastic that have 375 health, something you can do is, I'll show it off really fast. You can see like what I'm talking about. But what you do is you pull out their sentience, go diamond form, punch, and then kick, and that, as you saw there, is a kind of a, not a one shot, but you get the idea, like a one-hit combo kind of, and you can do it really fast. So it's not too shabby. You can actually find yourself in the right situation to do that. You got the sentience ability, you can go diamond form, punch, kick, and if you have a wall against you. So again, a lot of variables, sure, but she does have one. Now let's go ahead and talk about her ultimate real quick. A phenomenal ult, in my opinion, for Vanguard, especially because it's got pretty good range. So we're gonna ultimate right here. It does damage, that's the big thing. So you see us doing damage by itself, that's pretty good. I like the damage that it does. You can actually cancel out of the ult if you ever need to. Like you're like, oh, I can't, I messed up. I can't be doing this right now. I gotta get out of here. You can cancel out of it. That is pretty cool. Not only while it's doing damage, but what this ultimate does is all enemies immediately hit, they can't use their ult. So for an example, if you know, rushing in with your team and your healers pop their ult and you think, okay, that Magneto, the Iron Man, is gonna counter ult, you can preemptively counter ult and do this, and now they cannot use their ult. On top of that, if they're in that trance for that long enough period of time, you're gonna see like this blue meter. Once that's full right there, once that's full, they will, they're in a trance. They're gonna have to walk forward, and all of their abilities, everything, movement, jumping, all of their abilities are locked out. They're silenced. They can't do anything. So first hit, they can't do their ult, and then if they are stuck in there, everything is silenced, and they're transformed to walk forward. Now, as you might have seen in the trailer for her, if you have positioning right enough, you can do that, and they're gonna walk off a ledge or something like that. This will also kind of counter other ults. So yes, like you can't stop somebody from already being in their ult, like Penny for an example. Like if she's already in her ult, you're not gonna pop your ult and then she's immediately stopped. However, that is fast enough that when the trance hits, it'll pull certain characters out of their ults that are starting, like Wanda. Her ultimate startup is so long that you do this, you hit that bar before she pops her ult anyways, like in her startup, and it'll pull her out of it. So it does stop enemies from using their ult if they haven't done so already, and it can pull certain characters out of their startup on their ult, or characters like Iron Fist or Magic or Hulk that are, when their ult is not really doing anything counter active to you, it's just making them a stronger version of themselves. That'll still work on them. Like they're still an opponent, they're still gonna be like transfixed and taking damage even though they're kind of in their ult, you know what I'm saying? Now let's go and talk about team comps and who you want to be playing with when you are playing Emma Frost. If you didn't already know, Psylocke and Magneto now have a team up with Emma Frost because she's the anchor character for them. So what Emma Frost gives them is a new move. They cast a projection of themselves. They'll kind of copy you in a way. So you both shoot, and so double firepower, first of all. Double abilities, all kinds of sorts. So, and now we can tell the difference between ourselves and the projection. So can our team, but the opponents can't. So they're going to be like shooting at the projection thinking it's you, and vice versa. Now that's really good. Now people have asked me, oh, does that copy the ultimate? Like if you cast projection ult? No. Only you're going to do the ult. So you don't get double ult, unfortunately. That would be too broken. So obviously Psylocke's a great DPS, and you want a Vanguard. So with Emma Frost, if you're playing her, Having a Psylocke on your team is one, great for DPS, and then she has a new ability which I think is great. You're gonna see a lot of teams run 2 Vanguard, so if you're gonna play with Vanilla 1, why not go Magneto? Obviously the other extra move is great, but Emma Frost is more or less a Vanguard that's going to be up front and center in your face, kind of like a Vanguard's supposed to be. Magneto can do that, but he's more or less mid-range. He's kind of back here, you know, throwing up the shields, and he's popping out the bubbles, and he's got a better projectile than she does with more range on it, so he's doing more damage from afar. So he can be the Vanguard, kind of closer to the team in a way. Well, Emma Frost is the Vanguard that's more frontlining it. So if you want to go that route, Magneto's also a great option for that reason. Same thing why you might choose Penny. Penny can be the one who's very defensive and being like on the point or payload with the team, taking that tank position for the team. Well, Emma Frost is kind of, again, frontlining it. Or you can say F it and go double frontline with Thor and Hulk. I think that I don't know if Emma has that positioning to be a solo Vanguard, so I would recommend having somebody else with her on your team comp. Some other Vanguard, I would recommend it. She's not swinging around going crazy like Venom or running around like crazy like Captain America or the Thing, so she can be pretty close in center. Why I'm saying that is because some healers like Cloak and Dagger, Rocket, and Jeff, they can heal by just like moving and spraying and praying, sure. So playing Venom and the Thing and Captain America, who's running around, jumping around, and stuff like that, they need a healer that has to be able to like have free heals in the sense that they don't need to like have precise aiming. Emma doesn't really need that because she's not really moving around a ton in the sense that like she's not running around like Venom or Captain America. So having other healers like Loki, not only that, but Loki can copy her ult and have the ability to cancel ults twice in a row and do that insane damage and whatever twice is really good. So I recommend Loki. Mantis or Luna can just like put the heals on you and then leave you alone so you can go do your thing while also being healed. I love that. You are kind of frontlining, so I usually want a kind of a diver or frontlining DPS with me. I do like to have, you know, a Magic, an Iron Fist, a Spider-Man, a Wolverine, something, so I'm not the only distraction while I'm kind of frontlining the enemy team. As long as you have somebody with you, that's good, and then have somebody else, you know, Squirrel Girl or Winter Soldier or whatever, back and kind of firing shots off. Kind of also a distraction though, because then the enemy is like, yo, who the hell is hitting me? They're worried about you, but they're getting shot by Winter Soldier. Like, what the freak do I, like, now they got to figure out who do I go for first, you know? There's a lot of good team comps with Emma Frost. Those are kind of just a few of my favorite choices. Let me know who your favorite team comps are with Emma Frost down below. Now that we know her abilities, what they do, how we probably should be using them, let's go ahead and show it off in a match so you can see what I'm talking about. Have you subscribed yet? I hope so. We got a Magneto. That is perfect because we want the team up and he's a great team to stay behind. We got Luna to put the heals on us, hopefully, while she can heal the rest of the team. And then an Iron Fist, like I just said. So Iron Fist can be up front with us and taking that distraction, or at least splitting the distraction with us. We are the Vanguard, so let's make sure we're up front. You can see what they got going on. Pull their sentience out. Oh, they have a shield on them. Lame. Shield behind them so they can't be healed, just like that. We don't really need, and oh, there's the Iron Fist going perfectly with us. Love to see that. It's so weird having to reload on that. Okay, pull the sentience out again. Go for that if we have to. Double damage, and Groot is gone. Love it. Diamond form. See if we can pull this Adam Warlock. Oh, they already got him. Again, the longer our primary fire is on them, the more damage we're gonna do. So let's just keep firing. Reload for that, and then, Hulk is now gone. Call our shield back. We don't need it right now. Sentience out. There it is. Perfect. Double damage in a way if you can shoot through it. Because that does pierce that sentience, by the way. So you can shoot through that and then at the same time. He's gone. Good diamond form. Give it to Adam Warlock. Oh, we missed. Dang. Oh, double wall kick. That's sick. Okay, so that can happen. Iron Fist being a distraction with us. Love to see it. Thank you. Pull that sentience out, grab that, and she's gone. Yes, love to see it, love to see it. Try running away, pull that sentience out, and then you have something to shoot at least. Oh, a little booch, we missed. You can get out diamond form. You can exit diamond form, by the way, if you ever want to. So if you just press the same button to get into it, you can just get out of it if you don't feel like you need it. Pull the sentience out of Hulk. We can. Oh, it goes away though, super fast if he's ulted. You can kind of pull it out in a way. Oh shoot, diamond form, okay. Oh, we need the damage reduction. Oh, Black Panther almost got one-shot comboed, bro. The whole team, let's go. All of them right there. Pulling forward. Yes, exactly that, dude. And then they're going to get healed, though. This kind of sucks. Kind of a counter ult to us, unfortunately. But I think she was out of sight, so that's why she used her ult, because the other ones couldn't have used their ult. I hope that gave you some insight on how you might be using Emma Frost in an actual fight, kind of what her basic strategies are and what her moves want to be doing in the fight. If you guys found this video useful and or informative, make sure to give it a thumbs up and let me know your thoughts down below. Like, what do you think of Emma Frost in Marvel Rivals? Do you guys like her? Do you hate her? Is she your new main character? I think if I'm going to be playing Vanguard, she's definitely my top 3 now. She's a ton of fun. You guys have a great night. Be safe out there. Take it one step at a time and go ahead and click into these videos next for more Marvel Rivals news, guides, reactions, and more.